Look at that. Look at that. Sounds weird. Look at that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Shut up and light it.
It's not what she said.
Mm.
Shut up and put it in your mouth.
That's what she said.
There we go.
No, that's what he said.
Wow.
Kind of rude. I never said shut up. Anyway.
So we did that. And welcome to the Vietnamese Hot Box this evening. Hopefully it's going to be a chill evening, but something tells me it's not. There's more than 3 this time.
Tonight we're in a police lineup. Number 3, take a step forward.
Yeah, and we're taking bets to see how long anybody can
If
last.
you recognize somebody from one of those things that happened and they're the culprit, just signal them out. Signal them out.
Yeah.
We're going to begin today from my, because, ladies come first. Immediate right. I mean, not right. Sorry, Kevin.
Are you sure?
Not you.
Wow.
Left.
Fail.
Damn.
Left.
I know the boobs throw you off.
Well, we were talking about that lace and bow ties and shit, but immediate, delicate, left-handed area over here.
Not immediate, because I'm here.
Well, he's semi-delicate over here. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, we have with us Ms. Political Table right out of Charlotte and native to state. I think you're native to state, but who the hell knows? Tell us about you, Heather Gessler. Joking,
She lost
and
it.
apparently that's what he said. She's
Yeah,
joking.
Is that a good thing?
Thank God. Thank God she's a happily married woman on so many levels. So many levels. She's gonna apparently not shit to say, so we'll move on to our the hardcore Aleman, which is for the non-speakers, the hardcore German, not German porn, but German guy. Well, why are you sweating? I said porn. It's not as
Buckle
anything
up.
bad,
Buckle up.
Johnny's like sweating, but look, I didn't say German, dungeon porn. I said German porn.
I was waiting for that part.
No, we're gonna get it so easy.
It's a whole Cards Against Humanity show.
It's gonna happen.
We lost the viewer. Way to go.
Tonight it's gonna happen. Carol Ann, Mark, Kevin Corbleys. It's gonna happen tonight, so I apologize from the onset. Listen, I'm introducing a massive German dungeon porn producer, Mike Striegel, everybody.
Hey, what's up?
I'm gonna continue down the line over here on my supremely right-handed fist of God ensconced in steel. The guy who apparently didn't make it to fucking California. I thought we'd be rid of him for 2.5 months of peace.
Even
He's still
California
here.
wouldn't take it.
No, okay. Never mind. You know what? So he was going to Miami.
No, we're not gonna talk
Okay. You know what? I don't know where the fuck he was going, but he ended up here. This is Seamus.
You got
Charlie.
I have come here to smoke cigars and drink whiskey.
If you have come here to come in that way, you sack of shit.
I really thought you were going to say I come here in peace.
Oh, God almighty.
No, greetings, Earthling.
No.
Marie Van Hoy, what's going on? My love. Marie, you walked into it. This is about to get beyond insane.
No, it's normally that way.
The gentlest human being I know,
See, here they
arguably
come.
speaking, lighter than the feather of a duck himself. This is Kevin Thompson.
That's one big ass damn duck.
I didn't say what kind of duck, you are. I said, he's just lighter than. And then Staff Sergeant Roger Hurd. What's going on? You're right. That's exactly what we're smoking in house cigars, with the exception, of course, of Kevin. He wanted to be a douchebag dick about it, and he brought his own cigar. Thanks, Kevin.
You didn't give him the memo, did you?
No, I didn't. My
All right, so
bad.
whose fault is it?
I take ownership. I own it. Last but not least, it is, of course, the Cuban who might be illegal in the country. Shh, don't tell nobody about that.
There were
Yours truly.
sirens a minute ago.
There were sirens, and if they come looking for me, it's all right.
The fuzz is here. No.
El Fuzzo.
No, the other, that
Oh
phone.
yeah, I keep forgetting. He's fuzzy. This is Duncan Ramon Echevarria. Welcome everybody.
Totally legally.
Completely semi-legal. We'll see what happens.
I'm glad you said semi-legal.
We got some fun people here tonight. We know Kevin, which we right now don't give a shit about Kevin right now. We got a beautiful Irish girl, and we want to get to know her. So is it okay that I said that you had done some political stuff in Charlotte? Is that okay?
I've actually sat on a political roundtable. here in
Project. You got to
Statesville.
project.
Project.
You know, come on. Grab a pair. Grab a pair. Well, not on
Oh,
her.
not Mike's
I mean, not her. Not her.
I am married.
You know, hey, Carrie, what's going on, brother? She's happily married, but project. Go ahead, project.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yes, I have done a political roundtable here in Statesville with DJ Julius Hope.
Nice. Were you at any time hugged by Joe Biden?
No.
Thank God, because although he does give great hugs, or so I've been told, thank God.
You just miss him.
I do miss
You're gonna vote
him.
for him, aren't you?
Joe, baby. I'm all in.
We're gonna have to.
It's Joe, baby. And real quick, Kerry did stop by today. Doña Noli on his way back
I
from.
missed him.
Well, it was a quick stop. I mean, he was ready to get home. He's had a rough couple of weeks, and
Yes.
just definitely want to say thank you, sir. My mom sends you her love always, whether we can hug or not. You are family. You are her son, and you're my brother. God bless you, always, brother. And Kerry, if at least you want to lighten up a little bit, watch this, because this shit's about to get real. Heather Gessler used to do a political roundhouse kick or something, whatever the fuck he was saying. I'm sorry. What were you talking about, Julius? The
Julius
hoax?
Hoke.
Oh, hoax. Okay, hoax. I mean, hoax. Not hoax. He's not a hoax.
He's a local DJ here in town, so if you need somebody, he's awesome.
Disco jockey. Oh,
Yes.
somebody got me. Disco jockey.
So it was Julius and Chris Lambert, who is a sheriff's deputy here in town.
Nice.
Heard
We love Darren Campbell, so
Yes.
yay! Thank you for all of our law enforcement, especially my heart.
I
Rhino
was
County Sheriff's
smoking a
Office.
cigar. I swear to God, that's all that it was. It was a cigar. Hey, listen,
Are you sure tobacco was the only thing in it?
there was a smidgen.
The devil's lettuce.
Opium! A little opium, I tell you. That's all it was, a little opium. Just a little. I mean, it's not a massive amount of opium. It's
You only need a little bit though.
just a little. A little goes a long way.
Dash of hash.
You
A
sure?
stash of hash. I like what you said.
Wait.
Speed or something?
I
You're
have
right.
never inhaled.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm,
No,
Wait, you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
yeah.
I've never inhaled. Meanwhile, Mike's giving her pointers. Okay, great.
I tell everybody one more
Hey,
time.
if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right.
We're only 7 minutes in. Just buckle up.
Oh yeah.
In the words of some crazy old Hollywood actress, it's about to be a bumpy ride. Whoever said that. You're the knowledgeable Hollywood black and white movies guy.
For some reason, I'm thinking Betty White. I don't think so.
Benny.
Betty, wait, what are you talking about?
That's what we compare
It's gonna
you
be a bumpy
to.
White, or it's gonna be a bumpy fucking.
Buckle up, boys. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
I think you're talking about Marilyn
got you.
Monroe.
No.
Is that not Marilyn Monroe? What you just
Yeah,
said,
he kind of channeled her for a second.
right?
didn't he?
That's
That's what I
That's
thought.
Duncan Monroe.
I don't have a lot, but what I do have, it's nice and
If
hairy.
he starts
I'm just saying.
getting a sparkly dress out, I'm leaving.
I said I
We
don't
was
have a
talking
lot.
about Goldmember
I
earlier.
don't have a lot,
Oh, yeah.
but the girls are nice and hairy. I'm just saying.
Oh, no.
Visualize that as you will. Just visualize it. If that gets you
John,
going.
you will have nightmares.
Kevin's acting all peaceful like over there, which obviously we all know that's bullshit. Because Kevin is trying to. We're gonna advertise the non.
Kevin's taking advantage
Yeah,
of us tonight.
we're not sponsored by any of these, but
Advantage of
we'll
you.
advertise them. Kevin, what the hell is this that you came with to mess us all up? ONW. What is ONW and where's it from?
Oh,
That is old Nick Williams from Louisville, North Carolina. It is another bottle of moonshine that's been bourbon barrel aged.
You dog.
Nasty.
I done it to you again,
pig.
didn't I?
Continue.
I was thinking, he's like, oh yeah, it's bourbon. I'm like, it doesn't taste like bourbon.
So it's sort of like the conviction bottle.
Yeah,
It's got
it's got the mean back end, but it's a lot smoother.
It's
than
delicious.
it is. It's really good.
it's absolutely
It's
delicious.
better than the conviction.
With the conviction, I've never been punched in the mouth so hard.
That
And
you
I was
enjoyed
a
it.
boxer.
That you
all right?
enjoyed it. You enjoyed that.
I mean, it was good. It definitely cleared out the sinuses, but my God, did it burn.
So, who cares about that? I mean, he's cute, he's pretty, and I'm talking about Kevin, but let's talk to the real gorgeous chick here.
Thanks.
Mike, tell us about not Mike. That was a bunny suit. It was
Yeah,
completely
you were about this close to getting this put out of your eyeball.
Lord, he is just so Vietnamese hot box. It brings it out of him. Miss Heather Gessler, the young, beautiful, vivacious Heather Gessler. You brought us what and whys and wherefores are those?
Well, I personally am a good Kentucky girl, so I brought Woodford Reserve because, frankly, if you're smoking a cigar, that should be your bourbon.
I agree. It goes good.
I think, and I know that you're not so much a fan of those who necessarily critique cigars.
I think they'll suck balls, but continue.
Right.
I meant it in a nice Christian way, not in a bad way. I'm just saying in a good
But
way.
I will say that almost any of them will tell you a good cigar goes best with Woodford Reserve. I mean, I'm not biased in the least.
I am a
From
Woodford
being
man,
from that
so
There you are.
I'm addicted to Woodford Reserve. I think it's sort of become my go-to bourbon when I can, as I can always. That's the one that I like to do. And I will concur. I have thrown some cigars that I didn't think would pair nicely with it, and it's a really great bourbon with your choice of cigar, your favorite cigar. It could be something on the lower end, like a good daily, like what we're smoking. Some of us,
Oh yeah.
Hey, just go.
Everybody clear. Everybody point clear.
Just leave me alone.
But we are currently smoking your house blend. It's what, $3.50?
$3 American when you buy the single stick.
The
When
50
you,
cents is a Cuban.
Oh,
yeah, when you do the bundle, it ends up being $2.20, so you even get a better deal. So
Yeah, I got strong arm to do that yesterday.
yeah, we're not gonna go deep into it, but Stephen from
Sorry.
Purple Heart
No,
Homes,
it's
Mr.
fine.
Stephen Fox, he's gonna cut you when he sees you. But no,
They've
this
seen
is
it from a long
the
distance. It's fine.
this is the natural. It's the natural version. We have a nice Ecuadorian Habano natural wrapper, filler and binders. Of course, it's a two-country mix from Nicaragua and the Dominican Republic. So it's got some good body. It's got some nice little flavor notes. It's not a cigar that is meant to say, "Wow, holy Moses, this is the shit. I'm never gonna smoke anything else." No, but if you're looking for it,
That's not what you were saying the other day.
well, this is true. I was saying this is the shit. This is what you should be smoking. But if you ever look about it and you say, you know what, I just want a decent, good daily smoke that is not gonna break my budget.
right.
And Heather is a very knowledgeable cigar woman. She enjoys cigars much like a good Padron, a Davidoff. She is an admitted Davidoff girl. But
High-end.
every now and then you can stretch
Okay,
the
so
budget a little
I'm
bit
a
by
little
doing
high
this.
maintenance with my bourbon and cigars. But
Nothing
other
wrong
than
with
that,
Anything else goes.
and guns. I am a Glock girl. So there we
Oh
go.
my God.
Oh.
Oh,
shit!
I have no idea what the hell that means. But
Glock is a gun.
well, I thought it was, never
It's
mind.
not crayons.
I mean, I do know it's a gun, guys.
And
Are you
perhaps-
sure?
Are you
and
sure?
perhaps my
Are you
knives.
sure?
It goes pew 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 pew.
I do
Now,
like
Now hang
a
on.
good
Before you
Benchmade.
say anything about knives, Benchmade.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's,
I thought so.
That's what. Sure.
Well, I didn't see it before.
She
then I have a
she
paper
pointed
beside the
at the
top.
center of her cleavage and
You
she
said-
said Benchmade.
you
Of
said-
course, right here.
Davidoff cigars,
Yes.
Woodford Reserve,
Yes.
Glock pistols. I mean, it's got to be Benchmade.
Yes.
I carry a K-bar myself.
Well, I've got one in my truck.
Oh, okay.
Well, two.
And speaking of
Peter
another
Kershaw.
great cigar girl, there's Miss
Kershaw.
Drita Hyde.
But mine's a
And,
guitar. Nobody likes it though.
She's awesome as well, much like Miss Heather Gessler. She is another sister of the lead. Drita is a very well-known personality within our cigar subculture that we call the Charlotte market area. She travels everywhere as well. She's done 2 nice calendars
There we
as
go.
well. So Drita is a quintessential great sister of the lead.
Yes.
And Drita, I don't know if you're a bourbon girl, but Miss Heather Gessler bought a bottle of Woodford Reserve, and you and I have a mutual friend that is a Woodford man, and we know him and love him as Colonel Cleve. So I wish he was here. He'd be enjoying himself. I wish you were here, and you guys watching were here. There's always room at the table for everybody.
There is.
But tonight we are doing 2 bottles. One is Old Nicholas the Weed Smoker, whatever the hell that shit is. And Wood Forest National Brand bourbon. You
Wood
guys,
Forest is a bank. Wood Forest is a bank.
same shit.
No, it isn't.
Are you sure?
Positive. Are you though?
Nowhere near
You
each
should go see the beautiful stone building. I'm just saying.
There's a stone building apparently for Wood Forest National Bank. So
Woodford Reserve.
Woodford
Yes.
Reserve, that too.
Yes. You know what we should do? Let's take a field trip. Let's do. They have a oh shoot fire! I just totally lost
Like
it.
a bourbon tasting
The bourbon
thing?
trail.
The bourbon trail.
Yes, there's several of them. One Bourbon
Yes.
is here in Statesville.
No.
No, that doesn't
Bourbon
mean
comes
no.
from
Bourbon is Kentucky.
Well, fair enough, but they try.
Bourbon, no, really.
We'll give
No.
them an A for effort,
Somebody grab
maybe.
my ass. Oh God, no. What? What?
James,
Nothing. Keep on going.
I hope nobody heard that. Nobody grabbed my ass. I was just adding to the conversation.
Their new guy is pretty damn
Monkey shoulder is fantastic. Knob cream is really. You like
Yeah.
monkey shoulder?
Yes, I do.
You know, a little knob
I
cream.
think,
Never
I,
heard
think I
anybody.
still got some of that at home.
Yes, I do like Knob Creek as well. Drita, did I say that right?
Yes, Drita Hyde. She
Yes.
is. I mean, I love Drita because she has the most unique job in the world, and yet I know her outside of the job. So Drita is a director of HR. So you would imagine that you're talking to the most,
Wait a minute, I thought you
PC.
hated HR.
No, but wait, you're gonna love this. You would think that she's the most PC, HR, correct? No, man. Drita goes toe to toe with the boys and brings them way down anytime. I'm telling you, that's a real sister right there of the lead. She is realness incorporated.
Drita,
I absolutely love
you
her.
have to come next week. I have to meet you.
She is fantastic.
I
So
think we would be besties for sure.
I'll tell you what, Rita. I mean, it's true. I've always thought that about you. Go, how do you do it? How can you be this? I call her like the Bruce Wayne and Batman of women. Like Bruce Wayne during the day,
Very zen.
yeah, and then at nighttime she is like badass cigar sister, putting all the boys down to shame. I
you
love
should
it.
call her Wonder Woman.
I'd say Woodford has something to do with it.
It could be.
I think any kind of liquor and cigars has anything to do. And Ms. Rita says, yes, but you know what? One day, we got the new shop. Maybe we should just do one of these events down at the shop. You just gather together, friends, little close thing. We close the curtains. We have some good drinks. We have some great people, and we just, And she shoots the shit out of guns. God, are you just perfect or what? I'm telling you, this is it right here. Between Heather and you, what else is needed out
We meet
there?
a lot of great people here.
Okay.
I've been.
So, Drita, I have some Knob Creek 15 at home, and what kind of gun is your gun of choice? What do you carry? What's your EDC? Sorry, I just totally took you
I
over.
don't
What?
know what she said, but
Everyday
Everyday carry.
yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
That too, yeah. Sorry, my
And
bad.
my ETA is
My ETA is now.
Yeah, now.
Right. I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm right here.
Okay.
I'm here. Right
But if
here.
that question is to the room, I carry a Colt M4 and then my Springfield.
Okay, so your Springfield is what you carry in your pocket.
I carry a
You-
9mm
I can still
Parabellum
carry my
Medrock,
M4.
which is because I don't know how to have it.
That's
I
close.
can't comment on that.
Mine is a.
I got a Russian gun. I got a Russian. I'm
That's
talking.
really
Does it go bang
And
every time you
then,
pull
and
the
then I got a
trigger?
2.0.
like a motherfucker.
That's what counts.
Hey, I
Kevin, what do you carry?
I'm
And
saying
then-
that
and then-
shade
and then
when
2.0
I
has a
everyday
3.5.
carry.
No,
As long as
don't
it's not a high
be. Don't be. That's not a high
I
point.
carry a Taurus G2C
Oh,
because it's small, it's
Bless
compact,
you.
and I ride motorcycle. It's kind of hard to carry my Rock Island 10mm everyday carry.
I can recommend a couple of really good guns.
Rock Island 10
Mine
millimeter.
blocks,
Wow.
First pistol I ever bought was a Taurus Millennium G2.
So my daddy gave me a 357 for my 16th birthday.
That's a good daddy.
Yes, he's
That's
a Marine.
that's a good
My
daddy.
daddy didn't have a
And
57 to
My
give me.
daddy said, "You put this underneath the seat of your car, and if any boy gives you any kind of grief, shall we
Yeah,
say?"
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Got
fact that it didn't work, you missed because you're married.
As much as I want everybody to come to the shop, I want to say this.
Wow. I just saw the look in your eyes, and it was just great restraint on your part. I mean, I just saw that. Okay, cool, good to go. Got it.
There is a new spot that is opening up soon, and I mentioned them about a week ago. And I was going to say, listen, as much as I want everybody to come here, but I also believe I'm one of those guys that I think that every cigar shop should also help and promote every other cigar shop, particularly
Quite
people
nice.
who are performing and they're or making their dreams come true. So these guys, it's a team, two young men, amazing people, Xavier and Marcus. They're opening up in Northwest Concord. It's called Sticks and Beans. It's actually going to be a coffee and beer bar area, but with a great selection of nice cigars. So Drita, if you are ever in that area, look them up. It's called Sticks and Beans. And I actually told the guys, I spoke to one of them today, I go, I'm thinking about putting together maybe a group on a Sunday that we can all just kind of go there and support because it's a fantastic location. It's a nice lounge area, by the way, kind of like that cool open space, very mid-century modern furniture, but great selection of beer.
Oh, we have a.
The chair recognizes the young Democrat who's in love with Joe Biden. Who's in love with Joe Biden? I said it. I own it. That's right. He's in love with Joe Biden, and he's okay with it. Go ahead. Okay.
All right, but how
Wait,
far is this field trip we're
I
talking about
should
taking?
bless you with
It's about maybe 35, 40 minutes.
So
of
you,
that.
so you can drive without falling asleep then?
No.
Okay.
If anybody knows me that has ever driven with me, I am a horrible
5
co-pilot.
minutes in.
That's okay. That's all right.
And you
I
can't put a
always
damn tire
drive,
on
so
either.
you can ride with me.
5
Wait a
minutes
minute, you got a
in,
big car.
Yes.
All right, so
I'm done. I'm gone.
Doesn't need a driver.
Always. I'm
I
always the
did
DD.
see what you pulled up in. Very nice. I have an avalanche.
Yeah,
one.
she's,
A gunmetal gray Tahoe.
she just parked a little mini school bus out there or something like that.
Yeah, that's what she's 9?
Who? My son?
No.
Oh.
Your son seats 9?
No, like my son is 13. Sorry, I missed that. So,
Okay.
This may really just go shit-face south very quickly.
Oh, that took a hard left turn into
She's
Weirdsville.
gonna pull out a gun and blow him away for attacking her son and asking if her son seats 9. I don't even want to guess at shit like this now. So whatever you're thinking, it's not that show. So continue.
We lost another
We lost
one.
another one.
Yeah.
We lost the damn it. We lost another. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
We're going
Hey,
down
no,
in
was that
flames
Biden
over
shit?
here.
We lost. It was.
That Biden shit.
It was the Biden shit. We'll blame Biden.
Yeah.
Damn you, Uncle Joe. Okay, so
And that cigar's
so let's get this clear. Her son does not sleep 9.
you
Thank
know,
God for that.
6, 7, 7. It seats
Okay.
7 comfortably. And actually, I really can put 3 grown men in the third row.
There's
Because
none here. We're all idiots. We're all young.
Because-
We're all young
Correct.
kids.
I used to work at a metal storage building company where I designed buildings, and my entire group, I would drive, and everybody would pile in the Tahoe, and sometimes we'd even have one in the floorboard illegally, of course. But anyway.
But they're
Never
like
happened.
big dudes and stuff.
Yeah, most of them. Mhm.
I'm sorry, you're not getting 3 of me in the back of that.
He'll have the back row to himself, and
Yeah.
Mike and I will
I
be
will
middle because we can accommodate for like 3 people between Mike and I, and then Seamus can go
Well,
wherever the hell.
I'll be
Seamus
on the roof.
No, he'll be tied to the hood like a deer.
is.
You know what? I
where I
just
wanted
traveled
to
the
be.
top. You're
So
small.
that'd be gentle. I mean, on the hood, he'd have more fun.
I really never expected this. I said, 5 people.
Is that what she
What
said?
could happen?
I
don't
do
know.
have 4-wheel drive. You want to go for a ride?
Hey, hey. I've never gotten stuck in my truck.
I'm glad you took it there.
In my mind,
I was
the
waiting.
shit
I
that
was
is
waiting.
happening in my mind.
Oh, the wheels are turning. I can see them.
Hey, go ahead and finish drinking some of
True confession. I've only been drinking heavy because I have a bad tooth. That's the only reason.
Like, who's
So
watching? I can't see who's watching.
lies. You're right. You're so right.
Mr. Striegel, may I borrow the other bottle to try it?
Yes, you may.
Well, thank you.
There you go. The bottle has been passed.
Yeah.
Take one down, pass it around.
We very well may empty that bottle tonight.
That'd be
Or-
good.
Both the
All
bottles.
y'all motherfuckers better leave me a damn shot. I don't give a shit if you empty it, but just leave me a damn shot. It's a little shot.
It'll be in your cup.
A little shot. Just a little shot.
Well, you better get on the way back then.
I'll
She
go.
better get it on the way.
So,
Yeah, this is gonna be like that moonshine.
Right.
Ain't gonna go good.
You know, I actually got moonshine as a wedding present. It was 15-year-old. Actually, it was 15-year-old peach brandy. My husband never got any.
No, the last time we had some of that, I tried to firewalk.
I
fire walking.
Yeah,
How did that work out?
I didn't make it to the fire.
he doesn't wear shoes now.
He ended up in a bunny suit.
Yeah.
No, that's Christmas stuff.
So, fun story about drinking with me and a Marine buddy of mine.
Fun stories are always awesome
Yes.
when he begins them because the shit that comes out of his mouth, I am like, this needs to be spoken in front of like a stage or something.
Well, this
If
didn't
you
end
think
up
it
with
works
me
than
riding a
someone-
chair down a flight of stairs.
Oh, I've
So,
heard this story before.
Okay, so that was not that one. Do tell. The audience is captive.
Yeah.
They don't have
They're
a
waiting
choice.
with bated breath. Anyway, I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
Really?
Just continue. You
Okay.
got the
I'm
floor.
And he is a Marine,
The
so
anticipation is killing them. They're captivated. They're just waiting. So please
Okay.
continue before I drop
She did this
orders.
shit professionally. You can
So,
tell.
me and a buddy of mine decided we were going to make our own concoction. Have you ever heard of
Oh,
an
that's
Irish
always-
trash
that's-
can?
An
yeah,
Irish trash
yeah, I
can.
have.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about.
Beyblade.
We decided to take it one step further and decided we were going to make something called lighter fluid.
Ooh, what could go wrong?
Yeah, it's true.
There was no
Basically,
actual lighter fluid.
And basically an Irish trash can is every bit of alcohol into the trash can.
Yeah.
Basically.
No.
All
No.
Irish stuff though.
It's a glass.
Daryl
You
Leverson,
mix a bunch of
Thank you for
whiskeys,
being on.
and
We
you pour in a
appreciate
Red Bull and
you.
you leave a Red Bull in the cup.
Oh, no.
Right. Yeah, I never liked it.
Oh.
But we had different types of vodka, gin, and whiskey, I think. Maybe it was Bacardi. Anyway, all
the
in
first
one.
one.
I have a glass or a crystal decanter, and we would just like, anytime we had like that much left of a bottle, we'd pour it in. And
You made your own alcoholic libation,
Uh-huh.
basically.
Yeah.
it was very dangerous. I was the only one that drank it.
So that's you call
You
it
took
what?
one for
You
the
call
team.
it an Irish trash can?
No, that was what I call lighter fluid. Irish trash can is 3 or 4 different types of Irish whiskey in one glass.
Yeah.
The Red Bull
So,
and the can. in
What
the
I
glass.
have seen, and actually, and I don't know if you guys ever saw this on social media, one of our brothers and sisters that leave from I think it's
Lessons
the
are
North
made.
Carolina cigar group. He had actually asked a question: do you guys and Drita, I don't know if you're still there, but I think it was Damon Goldie. He said, "Do you guys ever like sometimes when you have like maybe the last 1 or 2 fingers left of a bottle from a bunch of them? Do you just get one bottle and pour it all in and see what
The
happens?"
correct answer is yes.
I saw that and I was like, wow! I thought I was the only guy who did that
I
shit.
have a little funnel specifically for
I
that.
mean, I didn't know that was a thing. So
Yeah.
apparently, a shit ton of people were
Oh,
posting, "Oh yeah, I've done this, this, and that." I honestly, I thought, wow, I now feel like I'm part of a family.
No,
Waste not, want not,
You never
Duncan.
done
Waste
that?
not,
I
want
just
not.
don't wait. I just don't waste a glass. I just
Well, see, the only one I'm not gonna mess with is the last bit of the Macallan 25, but all of the other ones, I'm thinking they're about to all go into a bottle and see what happens. I'm thinking some shit's gonna go down
So
and
is your Macallan there no, that's
25.
That's a blue bottle. I've got the yellow at home and it's quite nice.
Well, the 25 is the 25-year one. Now, I got that as a gift, and I have stretched the shit out of that thing. Like, literally, when I talk about a finger, it's like less than my pinky. Because
Well,
I'm
Macallan
sick
is
of
the
this
only scotch that I'll drink.
shit. Really, I'm a Glen's man. I like Glenfiddich, Glenlivet, all of those.
Those aren't bad.
I like
like
Lismore. Have you ever had Lismore?
No.
Lismore is what I call the best budget scotch that is single malt from I believe it's Speyside. So it is a true single malt scotch, but it's a really great price. And I call it the entry level scotch if you don't want to spend a lot and be introduced to it. $25.
That's
But
not bad.
scotch, true scotch, tastes like peat moss.
That would be the
It
love
tastes
one.
like iodine.
That's why I love
I
Lagavulin.
don't-
Lagavulin, I hate
I don't
that
like
shit.
it.
I love
Scotland
Lagavulin.
has a big problem
Love
because
it.
they're running out of peat
Pete,
moss
of course.
to smoke their barrels.
Absolutely. I read an article
Well-
about that. Yep.
But see, they take Woodford Reserve bourbon barrels. That's how they make their scotch. They take our because Woodford County will only use them once, and then they sell them.
That's all you can use.
One and done.
One
They're
and
like,
done.
done.
Bourbon.
they're like a girl. They're like me. One and done. Play 'em.
That's it.
So, again, I go back to it. I thought I was the only guy who ever did that crazy shit. Apparently,
Hello.
it's like everybody who does that. I'm like, wow, this is the coolest question I've ever seen. It didn't even have anything to do with cigars. It's almost like saying, hey, do you get the last bit of your cigar with a bunch of like different cigars and put it all together and smoke? I'm like,
But wait a
oh,
minute,
hell
wait a minute.
no, that's horrible.
But what
wait.
you're talking about doing is a politically incorrect jungle juice.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, that to me is something that
Jungle
actually.
juice?
No.
That, you know, you
I'll-
can fill up the thing with just
No,
all
I'll,
every kind of alcohol you can
no,
find.
I'll tell you what
PJ,
that means to me. When
right?
I was in high school,
You take every kind of alcohol you can find and just put it in a
No,
Chocolate
no,
fruit,
no, no.
that's PJ.
no, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
You had
okay.
to have some fruit or some
Right,
sugar.
okay.
That's that. No, this is straight only
Pineapple.
alcohol.
Yeah, you got pineapples coming.
You know,
It's a whole thing.
it's a whole thing.
And what you're thinking? Yes. Yes.
No, I'm not a swinger. I'm just saying. I
I love the fact that we're all on the same page.
just want to put it out there.
Great. We got all the right people.
These are all the wrong people. Not the right, all the wrong people.
No,
That's
that's
not what
all the
you
right
said earlier.
people.
And
Yeah.
All the
I-
right people.
30 minutes ago, you were
Yeah.
like, "This is the best group ever."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a swinger.
What
I'm not.
happened?
I'm
What
not.
happened?
I'm not a swinger. We're losing people. We're losing people.
No, we're
Listen,
not.
if you're a swinger, God bless you. We love you.
You got 4 dudes and a girl in a shed.
Wow. That sounds like one of the movies that the German porn king over here manufactured not too long ago. 4 dudes and a girl in a shed. Come get it while it's hot. I was like, oh
She brought me
shit.
this stuff.
She did.
It's
They bring me good stuff.
what do you guys?
But
Where do
she
you
also
come
knew
up
she
with
was
this
getting
stuff?
into it,
I blame them.
or she wouldn't have been there.
AWS or whatever.
You know,
She
the
can't
N-
believe it.
ONW.
no, the problem with this, it is miswritten.
Yeah.
This is the NWO, New World Order drink.
I'm so glad you didn't say NWS.
ONW. This is New World Order. So I'm gonna go back to the New World Order, which is because I'm a true Latino, Novus Ordo Secularum,
Gesundheit.
So he's reading that as if you'd read
the new secular order.
the monograms.
I'll tell you what, man. Have you guys ever heard of back in the days? I got a fun story.
Don't you want good stuff?
I'm gonna give you guys. Well, I
Apparently
know, but
Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys a fun story because I gave last week a fun story about me almost taking a shit in my pants.
Yeah, that was funny.
So this is not gonna be that one. So this is a fun story about the.
Oh, we gained viewers. Look at that.
Yeah.
Thank you for jumping on board. God bless you.
Perfect
See
timing.
what shit does?
Has anybody ever heard of the group back in the days called Enigma?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, back in the days, the
But I'm old enough.
very weird kind of,
Seamus, you're probably not.
No, you're in good company though.
Honey, you're just
So,
well behind the ears.
I
Yeah,
got
you
a fun.
are.
I got a fun story, and this is it. This is true.
We're gonna go toe to toe later at this show.
For
I
my
think- I think
people,
you
I
take it.
heard.
for my people, this is the
I got 20
story.
on Heather.
You're
He's
probably
trying to get a
right.
story out. We're just like bombarding his
It's
story
okay,
over here.
it's okay. Don't worry about
There should
it.
be a grudge match after the show.
The pricing.
And my
We're charging
money,
admission.
and my money is on Heather beating the fuck out of him. Just saying,
I mean,
Heather.
that's a smart bet. That's a smart bet.
So, if anybody out there has ever heard of the group called
I
Enigma
was making
from
look
back in the
it's all over,
days,
right?
here we go. I'm gonna just plow through. I'm gonna
Pretty
just
much.
plow through. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna continue. So, this is
He's plowing. All right, here we go.
I'm about to plow the earth,
He's fledgling.
plowing the earth.
Oh God.
So the very first time, fun
I'll bet
story.
the earth to somebody else.
The very first time I ever went to a gay club. I'm gonna put that out there. See, none of you all have ever had that story. I have that story. I do. No, but wait, wait, we haven't
Wait. I think he was called though. He was called to it.
we haven't
There
taken
was a
but
disturbance.
I'm sure your story cannot come close. So this story involves
Wait a minute.
Enigma. It involves the rock 80s group Enigma.
The main name. Okay.
I'm there.
Not a puzzle.
I went with some friends that said, "You've never been?" I go, "I've never been. I am deathly afraid. I don't know what the fuck to expect." And I just recently come out. I said, "You know what? I like this. My people, yada yada, schmaggity schmaggity. What could go wrong? What could go wrong?"
Well, it depends. Was this in Cuba or not in Cuba?
This was not a given. So
Okay.
here's what happens. I go to this place. I forgot what the hell the name of it was. I don't even remember. And people are dancing. I cannot dance because I got like 38 left feet. So I'm like, apparently everybody's having a good time. I'm the only moron who's not.
So you do the Elaine.
I do this. I do
You do the
this.
Elaine.
I'm doing this.
But
Hey.
I thought all Latina men could dance.
No, I
Thank
suck
God
at
it
that.
wasn't the sprinkler.
You didn't get that gene.
Oh,
At midnight, they say, "All right, the show's about to begin." And I'm thinking,
Okay. I know where this is going.
okay,
Yeah,
the
I
show.
know where this is
Yeah.
going.
Oh,
I didn't know
Yes.
what they were talking about, and apparently there was a fun drag show comedy, and drag singers, which are awesome, and I love them
And you
dearly.
fell in love with Marilyn Monroe.
Not even. So all of a sudden the lights go down.
Cher?
No, he fell in love with Marty Monroe.
nah.
These Marty, not to be confused with Marilyn. These four dudes come out in these cloaks and carrying this like what do you call those, like things that people used to be
Your
carrying
chair?
a chair or whatever, but
no.
You had it
Really?
wedding sometimes.
and this ginormous drag queen weighing at a cool 500 pounds.
Are you sure? Did you weigh this person?
So it's a sumo wrestler.
The sumo wrestler drag queen,
Yeah.
and then they're coming out to the music of Sadness by Enigma, that weird Gregorian chant shit. I said, oh my god, this is one of those initiations. This is a sect. This is a cult. I'm out. Fuck this shit. I'm done. And it's like
But you know
candles. The fat drag queen, was wearing the hood. The guys were wearing the hoods, candles, everything. I'm like, oh, they're gonna sacrifice some motherfucker, and I'm the only fucktard that's here that's gonna get sacrificed. So I'm like, oh my god,
Because you're the new guy.
I'm the new guy. I'm the
Yeah.
He's
newbie.
the virgin.
I'm the newbie.
The gay. The gay.
I was the gay virgin newbie guy wearing cowboy boots. Cowboy
Wow.
boots.
So were you in Charlotte or Miami?
This was Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, that makes sense.
no.
You
Cowboy base in Fort Lauderdale.
yeah, well,
that makes
exactly.
sense.
I've always
I'm
I'm
like
from
following
Fort
you.
Lauderdale.
No, there's a lot of
I'm
that.
telling you.
I've never been.
I was deathly afraid because all I hear is like, oh, no, song too. So I'm like, oh shit, there's some satanic shit about to go down. And then the fat drag queen chick gets off. She's flapping her damn cape all over the place. Looks like a gigantic Wuhan bat. You know, I'm saying because I heard that bats are prevalent in Wuhan. Hey, I love you guys in China. Fuck you in Wuhan.
No,
you
it
know?
came from bat droppings, not the actual bat.
So this ginormous drag queen flapping bat-like wings, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I need my mom. I'm scared shitless. So the whole song of Enigma plays. Everybody's having a screaming good time. They're tossing dollars at her. All I had was a $10 roll of quarters. I said, what could go wrong? I swung it at her, and I was like, can I get some change back?
No, you made it hail and you wanted change.
Yeah.
I was like,
It went from raining to hailing.
And he wanted change.
I gotta be honest. It was a very cool
Yeah.
show.
Well,
Did you think it was a change
there's a
machine?
spot.
Honestly, it truly was a fun show. It was a cool show. It was my very first experience
And
to a drag show. And not my last one. I like the drag shows. I will go watch them because I love those performers.
Yep.
But my gay club experience was like, fuck this shit. I am out.
Okay, so I want to hear yours.
So Kevin, go.
Can yours possibly?
Oh,
Top that?
yes. I was helping my dad put out floor covering at Scorpio's down in Charlotte. There's
Not a fan of the
Yeah, I know.
Been there, just not a fan.
Never been there.
so we
Okay,
put down the
more
carpet.
about
We're
it.
standing there.
I've never been to
Two
a
little,
whatever.
small gentlemen
Small, petite
Are you
guys.
sure it was a small
trying to
gentleman?
take a keg across the floor to the bar. They couldn't get it there. All of a sudden, this girl comes walking out. I swear to God, she's bigger than me. Walked by, grabbed
Hefty.
it, picked it up, threw it on her shoulder, walked away, and the two
And she
little guys
said,
goes,
I got this.
"You big diesel dyke," and she turns around and goes, "Fuck you, little wieners," and walks off.
I mean, it did not involve cool music from Enigma and a fat drag queen flapping her wings, but I'll go with that.
Duncan, I think you won. I like your story better.
Well, these two know my story,
Oh, yes.
and I don't
yes.
think it's ever been on the podcast.
No, I don't think it ever has.
It's never been on the podcast.
But he actually won with his drag.
So this involves him being okay. Let me
No,
paint.
no. Let him just tell the
I'm
story.
gonna just
He's
get
gonna
it
ruin
going.
it.
No, he's a Marine. Remember that. He's a Marine.
He's gonna ruin it.
Keep that in mind. He's a Marine. Take it away.
I'm very comfortable with myself, first of all.
Christopher Fraser, thank you very much, man. I'm glad that you're enjoying the show. The stories are apparently our first gay or / drag queen experiences, whatever the hell they may have been. Mike's got one, but he's not going to tell. Go ahead.
Melinda, you should
No,
have
I don't
Neil.
have one.
Melinda, you should have Neil come and tell his story. Hop on.
So tell us, you're a hardcore Marine, you're a man's man, you are
And you're-
rock solid,
Very comfortable in yourself. Go
and he's
ahead.
comfortable
He's kind of safe.
in high heels.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right. He gets bi-weekly pedicures.
There was no heels. Bye, John. So I was
Oh
on
my God,
my.
me too. I just saw him Monday.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Okay, so here's
Give me a moment.
here's the plug. Hair by J3K in Statesville, North Carolina. My partner, in my opinion, he's a really great hairdresser.
Yeah,
And
I
Heather Gessler, you were taking.
saw him Monday, and I feel like he did a great job.
There you go. And for the guys, he also does haircuts, beard trims, all kinds of great stuff. So if you're in Statesville, you want to feel really, really nice in a good salon environment. Also very safe. He doesn't do
Yeah,
more
I'm
than
about due
one
for
person at a time. So that's a good thing. So
Yeah, I'm about due for one.
Wait,
Continue.
sorry, wait, one more. So he does white hair, he does black hair, he does curly hair, he does straight hair, he does long hair. He just doesn't like the uber duper super short hair.
all hair matters,
All
apparently.
hair
So
matters.
if a girl had super short hair and he wanted to color it, he said that's not necessarily his favorite, but he'll do anything.
Well, he gave me a fade, but he did a good job.
Yeah, I'm about
Christopher says he has one. It happened in Miami. I'll tell you, the best gay stories have got to happen in Miami. I swear to God. But
Well,
go ahead, continue.
Mine
know.
happened in
We should go to
international
Miami
waters.
together. We'd be a lot of
His
fun.
happened
I
in
think
international
although
waters.
one brother
Nobody
might
got
be-
shot. Nobody. Go ahead.
So I was on my honeymoon, and
That's what they all start.
yeah, I've been drinking all day, and we
Says
went
the
to.
Marine.
Normal.
Yeah, and he wonders why he's divorced.
Go ahead.
Come on, leave.
So you were on leave or just a 24-day pass? 24-hour day pass.
Well, that's a different story.
Okay.
But yeah, so I've been drinking all day. We went down to go see this adult magic show, which all that meant was there was cussing involved. So
I wondered where that was going.
yeah, no.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't
surprise,
really bad.
Watch this obstacle disappear magically. Oops.
Well,
I mean, that would be your magic show.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
I'm going to go under the table and just disappear for a while. I'm just saying.
Mike,
I'm
too
leaving.
close.
I'm leaving. No, motherfucker, I'm leaving.
I'm
I
too
got an escape
fucking
route.
close.
I got an escape route. I have an escape route. That's all it is.
I'm too close for him to go under the table. No.
You're too close and you're too tiny. Oh! 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 Oh!
Hey,
Oh!
hey,
Oh!
thank God we got a paramedic here for the burn victim.
True.
So that being said, continue with your wonderful 6-inch stiletto heels.
Right. So
And bi-weekly pedicures.
so I got pulled on stage for the magic show, and did my little thing there, and then the magician came by.
Oh, wait a
and
minute. Wait. What was the magic trick?
Yeah, what was your little thing?
What was
All
the
right.
magic
Well,
trick?
let him
Come on
get
now.
to
You
it.
gotta,
Let
you
him
gotta
get
tell the
to
whole story.
So
Since you're comfortable in your masculinity, I want to hear about your little
You
thing.
had to find a hole in a circle.
yeah, so the magician had the amazing Chinese locking rings. There's supposed to be a split in the ring that you can interlock the rings with. Anyway, he says, "Can you find the hole in the ring?" And I'm a very literal person. So if you say go left, I'm gonna take the left, not think about it for a while, and then maybe take a right. Okay. So I'm looking at this ring. I'm like, well, there's no split in it. And he turns to me. He says, "Did you find the hole?" I said, "No." And he's like, "It's right here." He reaches through the ring. He's like, "You son of a bitch." So
Here's your sign.
yeah, idiot. Anyway, we get off stage, and then I sit back down with my ex-wife. And he comes over and thanks. Hey man, thanks for coming on stage. And I'm like half lit, and I said, "Hey, do you want to like sit and drink with us?" And he's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Has no one ever asked you to drink with them?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he asked me, he's like, "What are you drinking?" I said, "Jack and Coke." At the time, that was my favorite drink. So
And then
he's
you
buying.
grew up, but it's okay.
Yeah, right.
Probably.
I graduated the proper 12 in Tullamore. So he starts buying.
Please
me
tell me
drinks.
not with Coke.
No.
Okay.
The only thing I mix my drinks with now is ice.
In Russian, I believe the terminology is cocainum. But continue.
So
Completely different code.
he's buying me
Just
drinks.
clarifying that.
He's buying me drinks all night, and I'm knocking them back.
Uh-huh.
And then
Is this why you have an ex-wife? Because he took her home?
no,
Sorry, I totally jumped.
3 other sailors took her home.
Oh,
Actually,
okay. Okay.
so there's
This
that.
was
Wow.
after the boat ride.
I didn't even think you were going to go there, but he did.
This was a different
so.
boat ride.
Yeah, that
Anyway.
was a different boat ride.
Um,
Well, she showed them a boat ride.
I am just here. I am just in this spot. I'm not moving from here. I see you guys right there.
so afterwards, there was going to be a special midnight show, and we all got paired off. Me, my ex-wife, and another girl. And the host, whatever DJ, whatever you call him, says, "All right, you, and you, go back to your cabins and get dressed up the best you can in drag." And me being a Marine, I play to win, right?
He
Of
said,
course.
I'm doing this.
Yeah,
I got this.
full throttle. So
Done.
Zero or nothing.
this chick that me and my ex-wife got paired off with, we go up to her room, and I put on this seashell bra and like the sheer like skirt thing
Sheer.
that women wear at the
Sexy.
beach, you know what I mean?
A cover up.
And I had my swim
Oh, I
trunks
know
on
that.
underneath,
For
so there
you
wasn't
guys-
anything hanging out.
For them, it's French. It's sarong. It's a sarong.
Do you know how to tie one?
Of course. I mean,
Well,
shit.
you
I mean,
can show me later because I suck at the whole girl.
I mean, I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't know.
It's usually a square.
I have worn a male
I was
sarong every
wondering
now
I
and
could do a
then.
square knot, but I really didn't think it was a square knot.
Anyway,
We're losing them. We're gaining them. It's okay.
It's all fun and games.
they're leaving, calling their friends like, "You got to check this out." And they're coming back.
These
Seriously,
people are all over the
I've
place.
never seen
This is a roller
5
coaster ride. Strap in.
drunken people talking so much shit, but it's funny. This is
Wait a
funny.
minute, you're drunk?
No,
I know, none of us are drunk.
Yeah, what the hell?
Unfortunately,
drinking people.
You might-
5
Oh,
drinking
there's
people.
still a lot of that left.
there is.
So
So continue.
I get back, we get backstage, and they hand us these cards, and it's a personality and like personality traits, things that the person like. And I get this person long walks on the beach, and then my favorite color is pink. This and that. I'm like, all right, I'm reading it, and I'm thinking, fuck it. And I pitch the card. I'm gonna go out there. I
Set,
swung
you-
my
you-
hips.
Say the whole nine.
I swung my hips like I was trying to knock the boat over,
Like Zsa Zsa Gabor.
I-
Green Acres, baby.
I'm Queenie waving, and like I'm saying my little bit. I like long walks on the beach. My favorite color is pink. And then it came down like they had like the 6 of us on stage, and it went by crowd cheers like person number 1, person number 2,
Right.
and it was me and this one. 6'8" black dude, 300 pounds, jacked. I mean, he looked like a lineman, right? And it's me
What
and
was
him.
he wearing? Do you remember what he was wearing?
I don't.
Okay, well, not important.
Listen, I could barely stand at this point. It gets better. Hang on. I'm so drunk. I'm just focusing on standing, and he tells us to face each other, and he's telling me face left, and I hear the words that he's saying, but they don't make sense until he says left face, and then I snap and I turn,
Right.
and we're looking at each other, and I'm like, okay, there's a silverback gorilla in front of me. He does this. He goes, fight, and then we lock up. I grab this dude, and it was on. He goes, whoa, whoa, and he has to break us up. I wasn't letting go. Like,
2
I was gonna
guys
bring him
in
down.
full drag, ready to go
Yeah.
jujitsu.
But did
on
you
a stage.
Oh
win?
man,
Did you win?
I did.
All right.
And he's like, you can't take direction, but you fight very well. Get over there. Like, he has to separate us by like 3 yards at least. And he's like, and the winner is me. And I'm like, well, all right, I won. And they start bringing like this gift basket, a tiara. They put me on their shoulders and carry me around the boat. And the winnings was
More drinking.
2 free drinks. All right.
Yeah. Just add
And,
to the problem.
and coins to the casino.
Oh
Dude,
God!
yeah. And I wrote it out, man. I had people buying me drinks
Now
the rest of the night and into the morning.
I think you got me on
And-
that
well,
one.
wait,
so.
but there's a little known fact. You still got the tiara.
No.
Are you
No,
sure?
no,
You
Next
lost that
week,
in divorce.
Yeah. Along with several other things.
I would have, no matter what, I would have probably kept it here. If not, I would have said, I need to find me one, and just for the shit and giggle aspect of it, I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah.
When we
I
split,
I
I
won
had
that.
my truck and 7 days worth of clothes.
think
You
got.
got short end of that
No,
one.
I think you got the best deal. At the end of the day.
Yeah. But we don't
So,
know. We don't
Mikey,
know her.
We've all heard, 3 on this side. Heather, I'm sure, has some fantastic, crazy gay
Fight.
story of her own.
Sorry.
But really, we're all interested in what about yours, Mikey?
Don't have one.
I don't either. I'm so boring.
God, you 2 white people suck.
I know.
Well, it doesn't have to
Hey,
work out.
hey.
Sorry, I'm
Wait,
sorry,
listen.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I do. But I will say that I think we should take a field trip to Miami.
So on
I
that
think
note,
I'm banned.
for anybody who's ever in Salisbury and you ever go to this wonderful, it's not a gay joint, but if you ever go there, it truly is actually like
Are you sure it's not a gay
no,
What
it's,
are the Yelp reviews?
no, you're gonna love this. It's like Afghanistan gone real bad.
I'm there.
So
Yeah,
let's do it.
it's called the Foxy Lady,
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
and let me tell you,
God. Yeah, I've
baby,
heard stories. No.
Are there like moose
it is
motherfuckers
a
there, too?
strip joint to end all strip joints.
You had to
They got Prego
No balls.
night. They got loosey goosey hanging down to here night. They got all kinds of weird nights. I
That
mean,
just sounds like a great story.
No,
Not a lot of
it
fun,
does.
but a great
Uh,
story.
Yeah.
You were missing it. There's a new club in Salisbury. It's called Coyote Ugly.
ooh,
Like the movie?
emphasis
No,
on
no.
ugly.
Worse. Every Friday and Saturday night is drag queen night there.
I love that.
I bet you they're probably prettier than the girls at Foxy Lady.
How are the Yelp reviews?
Yes.
See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, this is how bad a strip joint is. That when you get a drag show that looks way better than the strip bar, holy shit, that's a bad stripper right there.
Yeah.
Have you
I
ever been
mean-
to Onyx?
Well, wait a minute. That place you're
Well,
talking
Onyx down in
about.
Charlotte, it's decent. It's all
It
right.
sounds like that would
Nice.
be something that penicillin won't cure.
Well,
Yeah.
well, there was another one
No,
here
no,
in States
Foxy
though,
Lady.
that was
Oh, yeah.
the same way as that place in
Caesars.
I
Salisbury.
have to say
Yep.
they found
They
out
had
a
Prego
way.
night.
They
closed
found a
it.
way to get more
Yeah.
people in the Coyote Ugly than ever.
Why did you
All
look
of our
surprised
schools
at
are trying to
Prego
look
night?
down to get 4
You're in
more bars.
Statesville.
I tell you what, man. I tell you what, dude. But it's scary when
I'm so
the
not
drag
Barbara.
queens are prettier than
No.
the damn
Yeah.
strippers at the regular straight bar. So those are some of our fun stories. I'm sure you guys got some fun ones. And if
Somebody's
so,
gonna have to share a story for me because I don't have one. So
either.
somebody chime in there.
you've thrown some good
Well,
stories up
let's
tonight.
hear
You
from
know,
Christopher Frazier. Brief overview of your Miami.
if you're
story.
still on, Christopher, you want to say Miami, this club. I never.
Wait. Send him the link to the stream yard and he can tell everybody this.
Yeah.
That way.
Chris, I can throw you an invite if you like. I got no problem with that.
So where's
Then we hear it firsthand.
Where's Chris live? Where is he from?
He is from Virginia right now. He is one of our.
Virginia where?
I have no idea. Virginia somewhere.
North of us.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's-
Chris, tell us where you're from.
He's. I'm geographically challenged, so I know that Virginia's above us. Beyond that, don't ask me more.
It is
I don't know.
All right, where's Florida?
Fairly due south,
All right.
6-ish hours.
Don't ask
depending
my
upon where
It
you
was
go.
11
Yes.
for me.
Well,
Don't ask
Jacksonville
my
is 6. That's
20-year-old.
all I know.
Fort
Miami
Myers.
is 12.
I got wrong.
Fort
Don't ask my
Lauderdale.
20-year-old daughter because she thinks South Carolina is above us.
Oh,
no.
bless
Well,
her.
what the hell happened to her?
There is.
Have you met her dad?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Am I sitting next to him?
I don't know. I think it was a milkman. still.
So when you guys.
So she was one of those dribbled kids.
When you all ask me always, what is, it's an hour and 45 minutes away. When you guys ask me, what is this show about? I always say it's about nothing. It's about good people coming together, enjoying themselves.
So in
And-
my underwear until 6 a.m.
In an hour and 45 ways.
Now, for
Now,
those,
Okay, then.
Now, why? We don't want to know why.
for those who do not know who Christopher Fraser is, and I do have the pleasure of knowing him personally, Christopher is a rather tall, large man that makes this one over here
Pulaski, thank
look
you.
tiny. So Chris stands at a whopping like 9 feet tall. So, wow,
Like
Chris.
Isaac.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Isaac
Chris
had,
always in dispute.
Dude, I'm telling
Behind
you,
the building.
You know,
Chris- Chris is
He's
a
got 9
beast,
feet
man.
tall.
His son plays
Twice my
basketball also. His whole
I call
brood
him
of
Mark.
family,
I go in
they're
there
tall
every
people.
minute.
They're wonderful, wonderful people.
You miss
So
all-
that must be like a hell of an
I'm
experience.
married.
One day, Chris, when we sit down, I'm gonna get the notes on the story and I'm gonna paraphrase it so that everybody knows and we can all have a good chuckle.
No.
Okay.
No. We were just talking about how we go to the Red Buffalo. And he told me that
The who?
the Red Buffalo, it's a bar downtown.
Red Buffalo, great brewery
Yeah,
and
so
bar,
Right
good
next
people.
door to Dunkin'.
I'm going
That's
there
how I
later.
met Dunkin', because it was right next door.
I
So
was
We
not
have
sure.
met each other before.
So I would go to the Red Buffalo, probably.
Maybe
I would go to the Red Buffalo with my team, my guys that I used to work with.
for
and
crew.
Then
Oh,
my boys,
yeah.
my
Yeah,
boys.
yeah.
And then
So-
we'd go next door and we'd get a cigar and we'd sit outside and we'd smoke and drink.
Yeah.
And then I would go home in an hour, maybe 2-ish, because, again, married, need to be inside, because anything later is not a good thing.
No,
for a
no,
married woman.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's
But-
just good marriage laws. I like that.
Right,
Are
right.
you,
So,
are you one of those ones that drink beer and the clothes fall
no.
Inappropriate.
off? Hey,
I'm one of the
Negative,
ones that I
negative.
drink and my clothing comes off. So you guys be ready for this shit. I'm just saying. There's a lot going on right now. It's
Wait,
hairy.
are-
It's
are we getting
sweaty.
too close for that, aren't we?
It's
Yes,
sweaty.
we are.
It's hairy.
Heather,
Shit's
let's
about to
squeeze
go
a
off
little
right now,
time.
baby. Let's go. Oh yeah.
We need to change spots, don't we?
No. I'll shield you. It'll be fine.
Hi, Matt.
This is not even. I'm telling you. We've been losing some. We've been gaining some.
It's a
Kevin
normal night.
Portlees.
It's a normal night. What are you talking about?
Matthew Arlen, what's going on, everybody? Listen, Matt, for anybody that's just jumped on, we have all shared, or some of us have shared, our first possible gay club experience and or drag queen experience and
Never
or
me.
I was in international waters.
international waters, being a drag queen and winning a show.
Wait a
experience.
minute. That means that there's video somewhere of that.
No, there's one picture of me in drag, and I found it, and I have it. Nobody else does.
While
Well,
we're
when are you
all
going to show it to us?
while
Yeah.
we're all drinking
Share.
and smoking. Isn't that exciting? Those are the things that happen
Apparently
in the
Karen's
show
gonna
that is
teach
about
you to share.
nothing. This is the show about nothing. It's about good people.
I think Chris should come down
Chill-
here next week
chilling.
and hang out with us. I mean, 2 hours, come on, dude. It's totally
Yeah.
doable. You come
I
down
drive
here,
an hour to
doable.
get
do the
here,
show,
so-
hang
Hey,
out,
hey.
and then drive home and still go to work the next morning.
Yeah, and you know what?
Just
In another 5 more minutes, I'm gonna kick everybody out. No, just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. No, I wouldn't do that
Yeah,
to you
you
guys.
do.
We
No.
spent
you
all
would.
night talking about gay clubs and drag shows.
And it's always a fun
And
topic.
weapons.
And weapons.
And weapons.
Or what is your favorite non-gay weapon? Like I think that my gun is a uber gay gun. It's a Makarov 9mm Parabellum. I think it's an uber gay weapon.
You know what parabellum means?
Yes, it's got a pair of bellums, which means ready for
He has
war.
absolutely no freaking clue.
Prepare
It does
for
not.
war.
No.
It means for war.
For what? But that was sort of close. I was
No,
sort
you
of-
were not.
Okay, I'm
Do you
sorry.
know where parabellum started? That whole round. 9x19 parabellum started in the PO8 Luger during World War II.
Okay, where did it start? By the way, in the Luger, I hear that it started in sometime World War
He's
II.
pulling a Steven on you. He's pulling a Steven on you.
If it wasn't because I love him like a damn son, I'd probably shoot him with my 9mm
Listen,
Parabellum.
Can you even
I
find
was
it?
grounded a lot as a kid. Okay, like I did not have a lot of friends, as you like to point out.
Literally,
I got a
his,
couple now. I
Which
got
is
like
why you
his-
hide behind sunglasses.
his best friends
No.
were Encyclopedia
But the
Britannica
fact- the
and World
fuck up
Book
they can reclaim him
Encyclopedia.
as a friend.
I've got like 3 people that don't want me to die. That's it.
Oh.
Other than that, you know,
So the 3 here, excluding me.
I enjoy it.
I don't know.
Dad and mom
Here,
may be in. Dad and mom may be in also on that one.
Yeah.
Anybody that's Marine can't be bad.
No, no.
Chris
So-
says he'll share later.
Oh,
Ooh.
Later.
I will share later.
Well, he said soon, but I like
last
later
call.
better. I like later better.
You said it so.
Parabellum pre-World War One. Oh shit!
All right then.
It's
I
on.
have been schooled.
It's on.
All right,
I
so
thought you had history left.
Matt,
Me
do you
too.
live here? We should hang out. Anybody who knows weapons, we should totally hang
Yes, and I got my education on the Parabellum round by watching John Wick 3 Parabellum. That's when I heard that word for the first time ever. It's a good movie. I mean, I like Keanu Reeves. That's the only time I ever heard that one. It's like,
out. I only like Keanu Reeves and
Speed. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
really?
No,
No!
wait,
Yeah.
wait,
He
wait,
sucked
wait.
balls in that
no.
movie.
Look, the way he kissed Sandra Bullock at the end, I totally want to.
Oh hell no!
The
no,
end, that's
no, no,
focused on another
yeah,
one driving on
right.
a bus. Like,
Yeah.
The
Look,
movie
it was
sucked.
It was so over the top, completely predictable. You're like, yeah, this is gonna happen.
that's an action movie. That's
No,
what they're
no,
for.
No, what's the one with every '80s star?
That is
Oh, that's
The Expendables.
The
Yes.
Expendables.
I used to have all 4 of them on
God.
DVD.
I love those movies, but
No,
you're just like every cliche is in that movie, and
that's what they're
That's-
for.
I love it.
What, you
I
didn't,
love
you
it.
didn't like Point Break? Point Break?
It's
I like
fine.
Point Break better than Speed. I thought it was
Speed.
really cool.
And again, The Matrix. I mean, you know, he's
Matrix is
pretty.
eh.
I like
pretty,
what
but
was the
the
guy
movies
that
are
that
just
passed
not
away that
weird.
was
You
in it?
just like three guys.
Patrick Swayze. I thought he was really cool in that movie.
I like.
You know, the
I
bank
like
robbers,
I like
the
the
ex-presidents. I thought that was badass shit. I mean, how could you not like
Where are we?
Point Break?
Army
Was
boy.
way better than Speed. Point Break was way better than Speed, man. The ex-presidents robbing banks. That was awesome.
It was.
Who played the bad guy in Speed? The bomb maker.
Oh, I have no
yeah, but I'm
idea.
taller.
Him.
Oh,
47 Ronin. I liked that. I liked him in that movie, but I
Yeah.
just didn't get a good feel for him.
I
I mean,
didn't see the Earth the day the Earth stood still. Sorry, I didn't see it.
yeah. See, I like the original black and white
Me
one.
too.
Way better.
that was a much better
I gotta give it to
What,
that.
what, you guys had a problem with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
No, no.
They're making another one.
Iconic,
know.
iconic. Bill and Ted's is coming back,
They're,
baby.
they're gonna
Bill
run it
and
with
Ted
the third one.
reboot.
All right, is anybody else excited about Top Gun 2?
No.
No.
No,
What?
not at all.
Okay, girls. There's some
Not
girls still
at
on here,
all.
right? Top Gun 2.
No.
It's the only time I really like
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise. Yeah.
His teeth don't line up.
No, look, I didn't like him after he
I
got
got
rid
a
of
broken tooth. I'm not saying shit
Nicole
on that
Kidman
one.
and the whole Scientology crap. I totally wrote him off, but
You still was a Scientologist.
I
For
really
the
like
Scientology
Scientology.
guys who are
Scientology.
watching right now, that's her. Fuck that shit. That's her.
He was good at Born on the Fourth.
I love
Yeah, he
Scientology.
was
Love
better.
you guys. Love you. Fuck her. I don't.
Well,
give a shit
the
about
original
that.
Top Gun.
Well, whatever happens,
Wait,
I like the
Scientology.
original
I'm
Top
all
Gun.
in.
wait.
Fuck her.
No, I'm not your type.
I'm saying about
Yeah, just got the
Scientology.
right parts.
If those fucking idiots come looking for me, hell no. There she is right there.
We're on it.
Those guys are like crazy, man. They're crazy. They believe in like alien shit, like that we're from another world and stuff like that.
Greetings, Earthlings.
Those dudes are nuts, man. Scientology, those guys are the real nutsos.
I don't know.
Hang on.
What's
We
going on,
can't-
Neil? How you doing, brother?
We can't deny.
Dennis
that.
Hoffman. Dennis Hoffman was the bad guy in Speed.
Dennis, yes.
Thank you, Neil.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Yep.
you, thank you.
A voice of reason in the cacophony that
Somebody
is
had to Google
craziness.
it.
Google is
Yeah.
your friend.
Cacophony. I have no idea, but it's not like a good word to use.
It's a
It
good word.
fit. It fit.
It's a,
And the dude that played
it was
Dumb and
used
Dumber.
properly.
I think
Okay,
it was
okay.
close enough.
I'll go with that.
What?
Yeah, it's totally stupid.
In the,
What, Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
That city's 3 miles that way.
It was.
Bus full of hot
Hopper,
women.
Hopper, not Hoffman. Hopper, Dennis Hopper. You're right, Hopper. It's okay. You're thinking the other guy Hoffman, but this is Hopper. It was Dennis Hopper.
Yes.
Was it Bruce Hoffman?
No, the other guy was what's his name? Who did Parasite? Not Parasite. The movie about the contagion, whatever.
Oh, I don't watch any sci-fi.
You know,
What?
I'm a,
I don't. I'm a strictly shoot 'em up, kill 'em everybody.
oh
kind of
no,
movie.
I'm a sci-fi
Oh.
freak, man.
Oh man.
You ever watch Graboids
No.
or Tremors? That's
Yes.
Tremors is
Yeah,
cool.
that was
Oh
like
my
an 80s
God,
movie.
with
Yeah,
that-
Tremors is cool.
What's his name? Who was the main actor in it? Kevin.
Well,
Kevin
hang on.
Bacon.
It
Kevin
depends on
Bacon.
Bacon.
Yep,
it
Kevin Bacon.
depends on your definition of alive. Because I believe in like past lives. I've
So were you even born? How about we'll go with that? What year were you born?
I still had a tail. How about that?
No. He
And
was,
your father?
If I
Yeah.
could push back into the chair, I would right now because I don't even want to be
I
here.
go through the wall.
Tail and all that. Wow.
he was a glimmer in
Hey.
somebody's eye somewhere.
No matter all the shit I fuck up in this life, I can always fall back on one thing. I
But
was
he had a
fastest
tail. Oh,
that
okay.
day.
Sorry. But he had thought he was like Goku from Dragon Ball Z with a tail.
I do have people looking like, really? You were the fastest? Like, you're the one? Like,
What were you, knuckle running or something?
He cheated.
He's-
He started early.
yeah.
Never mind. I'm not even gonna explain it.
No.
So this has been all over the place. I mean, this has been like
Oh, it went sideways. from the
yeah. But we're still here, so thank God that you're here. We've
Well,
lost a
they're
few.
still here. What does that say about them?
We've lost a few. We've gained a few.
Well, the ones that stayed, what does that say
It's been
about
pretty
them?
steady
That
about
just
eight.
means this is all
Those
going
are
on
people.
YouTube.
That's our people right there. Hey,
We
anybody is
appreciate
watching
you.
on YouTube, let us know because we had an experience. I think it was a week or so ago that we,
Yeah,
we
because
sort
they're
of lost.
smacking
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did.
Maybe.
The Masons are still after your ass.
If you're looking for me, I'm not here. If you're looking for me, I'm not here. I had a friend of mine today. He said, "Hey man, for the new shop, send us your documentation." And I said, "Well, all my documentation, it's not at the new shop. It's at the corporate headquarters, the 6-story high-rise in Statesville that is the Donyan only Vietnamese hot box. Everything's here, baby. Everything happens here.
Yeah.
When they come looking for me, this is it right here.
Hey, all right. We're up to 13.
Yeah.
Lucky number 13.
Somehow,
Yeah.
can we break 14? Or
Oh,
we
Oh,
lost one. We lost one.
Thank you for the entertainment. Enjoy and be safe.
Yes, we're gonna be.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna,
Good night,
we're
Chris.
gonna be wrapping up
Come see us next week.
momentarily. Thank
Yep.
you very much. We appreciate you, and there's no need for underwear.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
That's what he
There's
said.
plenty.
That's what he said, and I'm not like his underwear story. Yes, but anyways,
I think there's an underwear requirement in here.
Absolutely.
non-commando, which was
No,
actually
I mean, I don't care as long as you wear pants. How about that?
non-commando. Great movie by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Loved it, and
Yeah, well, Alyssa Milano was in that.
his daughter that she played the daughter, I think.
Yep.
That he was rescuing.
Yep.
That's the first time I ever saw that bazooka launcher
Right,
thing
yep.
that he had. I was like, wow.
That he flew a seaplane somehow.
Which isn't true because those are mounted on Humvees.
They are. Thank you. I'm glad you said so. But it's Arnold.
He's got to be all.
He is like a damn Humvee.
Arnold can do whatever he wants.
Neil
He's
Late
proved
said,
that.
Tell me how
we
to-
all need
Moved
help.
to a foreign country, learned the language, became a professional bodybuilder
Neil.
and a governor.
Right.
You
He
have,
can do what he
you
wants.
have spoken
Right.
gospel,
Except
Neil.
tell you how to
You have
vote.
spoken
Right.
gospel. Neil is right. We all need help. We all need Jesus, the landscaper,
Now,
not
let me tell you,
the other guy.
it's way too late.
Jesus, the landscaper.
Yeah,
I
I've
like
been.
Jesus, the carpenter.
Well, or the landscaper.
Oh, yeah,
Jesus,
yeah.
I got a guy who comes here. His name is Jesus, the landscaper. So,
What about the drywall guy?
or the drywall guy.
Yeah.
Great drywalling people. Let me tell you, those Jesuses, they go in, they're drywalling on the stilts,
They
all that
do
stuff.
it real quick.
Some do. Some do. Some to stretch out to make more hourly pay rates. Anyway, so listen, everybody, we've had a lot of fun. It truly has been a lot of fun. It's
And
been.
we've been exposed.
I'm not exposed to shit. I'm wearing clothes.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean, like,
I'm fully clothed.
our stories. have
Oh
been
yeah,
put
yeah,
out
yeah.
there.
We've been.
Clarify next time.
Now you know a little bit about us. Now you know a little bit about us. She ran some political foxy thing that she did down in Charlotte for people. They got
And here
together.
in Statesville.
There's a guy whose last name was a hoax, so I don't know about that. But she's awesome, and I love her dearly. That's Heather Gessler. The German porn king over here next door to me, that's Mike Striegel.
Adios.
He's saying adios.
I'm never gonna be able to do the show again. My husband's gonna look at this and go, "Oh my god."
The Marine
He's gonna let you out of the house.
with the
I know.
pointy tits in international waters. That's him right there. That's Seamus Tully.
Madonna on a boat.
Yeah. Something fucked up.
Big Sexy has been fairly quiet because he knows what's good for him. Kevin Thompson said, "Fuck this shit,
He's
I'm
gonna
out."
be the only one that's gonna leave here with a solid reputation.
Nah.
I know.
Well, wait a minute. He's associated with us, so it's all fucked up.
That's true.
Yours truly,
Guilty by accessory.
Yeah.
the
What the hell?
mad
You just
Cuban,
draw.
Yeah.
the crazy one, the cigar consigliere, Duncan Echevarria. Listen, on behalf
You're the
of
ringmaster of this whole thing.
With a very great cigar.
I have
Thank you,
nothing
Yes.
to do with
I really enjoyed
rings
this.
of any kind. I was gonna say something, but there's a lady present. I have nothing to do with rings of any kind. As I did this, as I did. That's a ring. I have nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that.
So let's go down the row and say what we thought about the cigar
Okay, great.
after we've been
We'll begin
fucking off for an hour.
with Kevin Thompson to wrap it up, who wasn't smoking shit that we gave him. Kevin, how was your cigar?
Absolutely fantastic.
What were you smoking?
I was smoking a Camacho bourbon barrel.
Bourbon barrel.
I was having
Tasty.
bourbon on bourbon crime.
Tasty. Nothing wrong with that. Seamus, what are your thoughts on the cigar and maybe with the whatever you drank, which was a lot?
I had the AWS. What is that?
New World Order,
Oh, I know.
Order, yeah,
same
well,
shit.
Close enough.
Yeah. So, it broke even for me. Like they didn't complement each other, but one didn't overpower the other.
Are you okay that it's a cigar, that it's an everyday cigar, the $3 anybody can smoke?
Absolutely. I mean, it smoked very well. I didn't have a burn issue until like just about now when it started to just.
Project.
Go a
You
little
gotta project up for a second. He's short. Sorry, gotta project.
I'm about to blow your microphone
Overcompensate, babe. Go ahead.
out.
I'm glad it's the microphone.
I do it every day. No,
Wow.
Famous saying is first 2 inches.
I mean,
That's how it all begins. It's just the first 2 inches. Let's see what happens.
wait, you guys have more than 2 inches? Anyway.
And that's combined. Let's tag team right here. Solid 2 inches, baby. That's all we got. That's all we got. So wrap up the cigar. Wrap up the cigar.
You.
It was a good cigar.
Mikey, what was your talk whatever you want about the cigar? I don't give a shit right now.
This is a great daily cigar. As a matter of fact, this is going to be my new daily, and it paired really well with the Woodford, which I like the Woodford better than the New World Order.
Yes.
Oh wow. Well tell me. Fuck him then. Fuck him. No.
Everybody's got their own taste.
Well, I absolutely concur. So at the very beginning.
Well,
this
wait.
was,
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Well, you paused for stage
Jesus,
identification,
Lord,
so I
now
jumped
She's
in.
aggressive. She'll
Okay, so
get after it.
How can I woman?
okay, apparently, fuck whatever Mike says. So Heather Gessler, please do tell.
I've been shut out. It's fine.
Go ahead.
Just like home.
Go ahead.
So I
No,
thought
go
this
ahead.
was great.
I
For
think I
$3
grow a
cigar.
mustache. I don't know.
A porn
Can you
star.
even grow a
No,
mustache?
he can't grow.
I didn't think so. So, I thought this was great for a $3 cigar. Is this a Davidoff? No, but I thought it was great. It was,
A good day.
it's a good daily. So at the very beginning, it was a little leathery. It was a little musky, I thought.
Okay.
Now, of course, I've finished a couple of the
Woodfords.
Woodfords, yes. Well, I did
Those are
start with
rookie
the
numbers.
NW.
ONW.
Okay. Old
Yes,
Nicholas
which
Wheat.
was
We.
I
fine.
just gotta keep saying Old Nicholas Wheat.
It was
I know
fine.
it's not
It's
that.
not my bourbon. I did disclose I'm a good Kentucky girl, so it was great with my Woodford County, both glasses. And the smoke was great up until the last 2.5 inches, and I know what 2.5 inches is. Sorry, boys. So it was great. So I thought it was good. Duncan, what is your thoughts?
Not 2.5 inches. Not that. No, not that. But I'm glad you threw it my way because we really gotta wrap this shit up.
2.5 inches.
So yeah, solid. So all in. It's all in. Thank God I take the pill and all that shit.
Thank
Anyways,
God Neil's laughing.
Neil, this is every Wednesday.
Yeah. No wonder he watches.
She
this
needs to
shit.
come back. I know she needs to come back.
Yeah, you
It's
need
like
So-
Looney Tunes in real life.
Yes.
So I did have the ONW, which is absolutely. I found it really, actually, a really good bourbon. Strong enough, a little bit of a heavy kick to it, but very enjoyable with this cigar. I didn't stray into the Woodford because I am a Woodford man. I love Woodford, but I knew that already. I wanted to really just focus on the flavor profile with this cigar and the ONW. I think it does well. It's a good marriage. It's a $3 cigar that, in my humble opinion, smokes like it should be a $6 or $7 cigar sometimes. So it's a good budget cigar, not cheap, budget, people. Like when you're looking for a nice daily hand rolled long filler that's gonna not offend you. This is the one that we're doing right now. It's lovely. It's fantastic. Thank you, Kevin. That's a really beautiful bottle.
Wait a minute. Point of interest. If they're still watching this, they're not going to be offended by anything.
Pretty much, yeah. You
Neil
guys,
says she needs to come back. I agree. She's great fun. Thank you for
So,
coming by. And
Thank
also,
you.
thank you.
Thank
you
you.
smoke well. Thank you very much, everybody that watched. And as we say here, Heather, I forgot what the
Smoke
subject is.
well.
Smoke well.
Smoke well.
Because we do.
Yes, we- You know what I meant to say. God bless all of you. Take care.
Is it that hot in here? Like,
Keep
It's just
laughing.
me.
Take care.
correct.
Goodbye.
You just threw everything off.